right, you know what that means.
Saturday morning cartoons. They don't do that anymore. I made
So
myself sad, damn it.
they do that. They do that on Wednesdays. They don't do it on Saturdays. So yeah, let's get into wrestling because something really fucking upset me
Okay,
with
let,
wrestling,
let's start with that.
and it was the TNA show. The TNA pay-per-view fucking upset the shit out of me.
Really?
Yes, because every fucking championship went right back to the person who had the championship. Like nothing, like it felt like whatever happened the month before was like, oh, title change, title change, title change. Everything just went back to normal. Like
Yeah.
Zachary Wentz lost to Speedball Mike Bailey, and I was so pissed off. I was like, well, Zach just got the title. Like it wasn't even two. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. He got the title, and it's like, nope, we're giving it right back to Speedball. I was
And
like,
correct me if I'm wrong or not, right? He won it fair
mhm.
and square, right?
He. That's the thing. He won it fair and square. Yes.
That's where like I totally agree with you. Had Wes Lee interfered and whatever and like caused Zach the title, totally fine with Bailey winning the title. But what the hell?
Yes. It was just so. It was so dumb. And then the system got the tag team titles back, and I was like, there was no reason for that. There was no reason for that.
Oh, there's a reason. You're not gonna like it, but there's a reason.
But JBL,
Uh, yeah.
that's not a reason. That is
No,
not
no,
a
no.
reason. That is,
The the reason is the Hardys wanted a shot.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't
They could
either.
have fought. They could have fought ABC. They could have. They could have fought them. But no, we're gonna give it back to them. They're probably the Hardys are probably gonna win the fucking TNA tag titles. That's the bad
Yeah,
part.
exactly. Because they have beef right now too. So that factors in there too.
It is so dumb. It's so dumb.
I agree
Like
100%.
the only decisions that made sense were the Wendy Chu losing to Jordan Grace and
Mhm.
fucking Joe Hendry beating Josh Alexander.
Yeah.
Because like if he beats Josh Alexander, now Josh Alexander has more of a reason when Joe Hendry shows up on NXT to just fuck him up, and we finally get Josh Alexander on NXT.
Yes. How
But
do you feel
like
about
that's
Spitfire like getting the titles back?
I once again that's another fucking thing that had nothing to do with nothing. It's like why? What like they didn't need the titles back. Like they just why? It just that bothered the hell out of me.
It would have interested me if they would have
Hmm.
lost, because the stipulation was if they lost, they had to like disband. So one of them would have gone heel and fuck up the other. Like I was down for that.
Yes, I would have been so okay with that. I would have been like, yeah, no, no, that's good. That's
Yeah.
so good. Like I'm cool with that. It just was it just bothered my mind. And of course Nick Nemeth kept his title. But I was just so irritated. Like there was only one good thing out of that whole TNA pay-per-view. And it was just one good thing. It was one.
Wh-
Just one.
Which
You wanna
was
know what it is?
what?
The one thing that I predicted months ago, like I keep calling these TNA NXT crossover things, and it was the one crossover that I've been waiting for it to happen, and it was Ariana Grace and Santino Marella.
Yeah, yeah. That you've been called that shit.
That shit was so fun because like she walked in and was like, "I'm the NXT liaison," and he just couldn't say liaison right for no reason. And then she was like, I don't want to have this thing where it's weird that we're working together. And he's like, no, 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 no. He's like, I'm so proud of her, my little liaison. And then she walked off screen. She was like, Santino, and his face was like, what? It was fucking hilarious. I loved it so much. It was just because it was like the thing that I wanted. I was like, yes, give me that thing. And then I was like, okay, they gave me the thing.
So they kind of acknowledge that they're daughter and father, kind of.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
They kind of acknowledged it because she's like, I don't want to be treated no differently because and they didn't say it outright. And he just like kept saying how proud he was of her. It's like if it just would have been, oh, like that's her dad. It was so cute. I liked
Yeah.
it. So that was that. I know that the taping is going on as we are speaking, and there was a lot of NXT people on the show, and there is okay. Kendall Gray and Kylie Bright were on the show, and people like I saw somebody go, "Oh, that's like they're not good," and it's like I just saw a video from Level Up of Kendall Gray and the she's not gold medalist. She's one of the medalists from the Olympics that got signed to WWE for wrestling. I saw them have a fucking phenomenal match on Level Up, and I'm just like, Kendall Gray is fucking awesome. Like Kendall Gray is fucking awesome. Like she's fucking phenomenal. Like for anybody that's like, oh, she sucks. No, she's fucking phenomenal.
They
Like
just need to let it cook for a while, you know?
she's fucking great. Like she's fucking great. Like once she gets her stride. Also, they need to. I'm sorry, they just need to change her hair color because she's a blonde and she just matches with every other blonde and you can't tell them apart. So they need to change her hair color
Yeah,
and
that's
she'll
the
be fine.
problem.
Yes. So that's the TNA portion of the show, and let's go into the AEW portion. It starts with Rampage, and it started off with the Dark Order versus the Conglomeration.
Weird. Weird.
It's
That's all I
it's
gotta say. Like, what the hell?
it's very weird because now the Dark Order are they're bad guys again, but they really have no direction and they really don't mean anything. It's
And what's up
so
with Uno wearing a suit?
that's been his thing for a while because even when
Yeah,
he was in like I want to say West Coast Pro. Was it West Coast Pro? It was whatever promotion it was part that was an offshoot of GCW. He was wearing a shirt and that's his thing. So this has been his thing. So I
yeah, it's
just
been a
don't
thing for a
know.
minute.
Yeah, I just don't know why. And of course the conglomeration won
Of
because why
course.
wouldn't it? So then we had the Kingdom confront Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes. And Matt Taven just was talking so much shit to Dustin Rhodes, and it pissed him off. And and Matt Taven wanted this match, and Dustin Rhodes said, "Fuck it, it's gonna be a Bunkhouse Street fight next week on Collision for the tag titles." I was like, "Oh, okay." Also, these are Ring of Honor titles being defended on Collision. Like,
Yes.
I, I'm just, yeah, I'm just at a loss. I'm at a loss.
I'm just about to ask, like, are you like a little bit weirded out about that? Because I kind of am.
Yes, I'm totally weirded out by it because it's like they're supposed to be separated. Nobody really knows what the fuck is going on. So why do we keep having this happen? Like, it's so dumb.
Granted, the only good thing is like we get to see some quote unquote Ring of Honor action, because like God knows nobody paying to watch Ring of Honor.
Of course, like, this is really dumb.
Yeah,
It's just really dumb. So then we had Camille versus Robin Renegade, and that could go just as you would think. Camille gets the win.
basically.
And they said, "Oh, Mercedes isn't here," and I'm I was confused because it's like, why isn't she there? Like I know it's
Like
on
the,
Rampage.
I was just about to say that it's like the NWO never showing up for fucking Thunder. Like she's not gonna show up on the fucking Jobber show.
Yeah, but like then they shouldn't have had Camille Russell on the show.
They probably consider Camille a jobber. I don't, but they probably do.
It's weird. So then we had Christopher Daniels, and I swear to God, I watched this. I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. He said, I need to get back in the ring. I need to do something, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to get my thing. That's all he said. And it didn't make no fucking sense. It made sense on Collision, but it made no fucking sense.
Like, what the fuck was the point?
I don't know. I
Like, he's
don't know.
supposed to be like a interim VP or something. Like, stick to that.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what he is. So then we had Roderick Strong versus Beef. Not even joking, that was his name, Beef.
Where did this guy come from? Because I feel like this is the first time, like, I at least saw him.
He he's not. This isn't the first time you saw him. He's actually wrestled before. He just wrestled under another name. I forgot who he was, but they just call him Beef. Like his name
Oh,
is Beef now. But this isn't the first time you saw.
cool, cool.
And Roderick Strong beat him, even though the crowd got over and was chanting his name and was happy for him. Yay, Beef! It was like, okay, cool. You guys don't really know him, do you? No. Okay.
They just like the name.
Yeah. So then we had a righteous promo, and I was like, oh, this is gonna mean something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all I can say is yeah.
Well, were you wrong? For once, you were wrong.
Yes. Then we had Harley Cameron and Saraya versus the Hex, Marty Bell and Allison Kay.
For them, they got to be on the show.
Yeah, but like you said earlier, they got to be on a jobber show.
Yeah.
And of course Saraya and them won. And then Jamie Hayter came out and she was supposed to beat up both of them, but Saraya ran off and Harley Cameron got her ass whooped.
So they're turning on each other, right? Saraya and Harley, right? Like that's definitely
Yeah,
happening.
they have to turn on each other. Because like it doesn't make any fucking sense for them to keep going. I feel like this is what's gonna happen. Saraya is going to get screwed by Harley Cameron, and that's how they're gonna turn.
Yeah.
But it's been like a gazillion years for this whole Jamie Hayter situation to play out because I just want to see Jamie wrestle. We haven't seen her wrestle in so long. I just want to watch her wrestle.
I want to say she wrestled once, but it was Rampage, and
No, it was on Dynamite. Like she
it wasn't
wrestled
Dynamite.
once, but
Okay,
yeah, but I mean, she's back. She can wrestle. Let's have her wrestle more. Like, come on, do more, do better.
have a good match because whatever that was, like I don't remember it. So
Yeah, it was. Matter of fact, it was Harley Cameron.
yeah, it wasn't a good match then.
No, it was bad. So then we had a pretty decent match. There was Takeshita versus Action Andretti.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I like this
Yeah,
match.
and this plays into something that plays into something later on, which has me a little bit confused, but not at all intrigued because it has me confused. But Action Andretti lost to Takeshita, and that was that was a thing.
Yeah,
So yeah, like that was Rampage. I I thought it was gonna be more, but it was like, well, Rampage was Rampage. That was
yeah, it was
bad.
funny. I wasn't paying attention at the time. I looked down and looked back up. Show's over.
Yeah, it was because it was like everything just happened all at once, and it was like, yay! And then it was like, oh, okay, it's over. All right.
Yeah.
So then we go to Collision, and we have Jack Perry pull up an scapegoat mobile, which I literally think is his new thing, and a lot of people are saying they love it. What say you?
No.
So you don't like it. Why
No.
don't you? Okay, why don't you like it? Tell me why you don't like it. Explain it.
I don't know. I can't explain it, but I don't like it. I guess the word I could use nowadays, which I don't use, it's
Mm-hmm.
fucking cringe.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't explain why, but ill.
I mean, I I understand why people like it. It's a thing. It's a thing, and people like it. I just because it's something like it's actually just something different. That's why.
Yeah.
So like, I guess that's okay. I guess
It's okay, but it's not my cup of tea.
it's not mine either. It's not mine, and it just weirds me out that everybody loves it. It's like, hey, this is so cool. I'm like, all right,
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a all the way hater. Like, y'all like it, y'all like it. Not for me.
yeah. So then we figure out what the fuck was going on because Christopher Daniels shows up and he challenges Jack Perry
Why?
because I guess he wanted to do something. And that's what his promo was that I had no idea what his promo was. Dude, it just was weird. I don't know. I don't know. It just was weird.
Obviously, Jack won.
Yeah, like he won, but it's like at what cost? Like
Our
at what
boredom.
cost? Yes. So then Jack Perry leaves in the scapegoat mobile. Once again, this is just I mean, they have the bus, they might as well just use it. But I have the weird feeling one of two things are gonna happen. One or two things.
Mhm.
One, someone's gonna be in a bus waiting for him after the match and is gonna attack him. Or two, someone's gonna just destroy the bus.
To quote a pretty old commercial right about now,
Hmm.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay, that'll probably happen. So then we see Wheeler Yuta, and he comes in and he's all sad. I lie to you not. I watched this promo 3 times, and I was more confused by the end of the promo because he said two different things back to back, but then when he explained himself, he didn't give an explanation. So I was so confused because this is exactly what happened. Lexi says, "Oh, Wheeler, where were you? Do you have an update on Brian Danielson?" He goes, "I was with Brian and him and his family. He's not doing." Then he just stops. Then she says it again. He repeats instead of saying, "I was with him. I tried to call and check up on Brian. I don't know how he is." It's like you just told us how you just was talking to him and his family, and then you're gonna say, "I don't know how it is," and then you just go, "I don't know. I, I don't have any words," and then just leaves. And it's like, no, no, you literally said one thing, then changed the story, and then said, "I have no words." I what,
I don't want to be that guy, but did he forget his lines?
bro? I swear, is either he forgot his lines or he's just so broken. He didn't want to reveal that he talked to Brian, but then he revealed it, but then he tried to hide it, and then he just didn't want to say anymore, realizing he said too much. And it's like, maybe that's it. I'm going with that one because holy fuck, it was just weird. It was just so fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then there was a little part in there where like there was something in his bag, but he didn't look in his bag. Like we didn't get to see what it was. It was something in his bag. That's all I know. It was something in the bag.
Probably something sentimental, like something Brian gave him.
Oh man, this was something happened later on that is like kind of explains it, but well, yeah, whatever. So then we had the conglomeration with Hologram versus the Beast Mortals and the Prize Fighters, or whatever the hell their names are. I don't give a shit. The premier athletes, whatever the fuck their names is. I don't care.
Weirdly enough, in my head, when Beast Muertos came out,
Hmm.
like I had a chant in my head. I don't know why,
Okay, what was it?
and it was Spanish. Tú es muerto. Tú es muerto. That means you are
What?
dead.
What the fuck? We'll get to some lucha libre later on in the show because
Arriba.
holy shit. But of course Hologram won with his 96 win. This isn't his 96 win, but he's got his next win. And then after the match, Mortos jumped Hologram and Mark Briscoe ran him off. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Mark Briscoe and him are supposed to have like beef. Got it.
Yeah.
So in CMLL, Orange Cassidy was down there. He wrestled in a six man, but that wasn't the highlight of the night. And the highlight of the night that fucking irritated the fucking living holy hell out of me. And this was the highlight of the fucking night was Chris Jericho versus Mystico.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Dude, Chris Jericho moves like a 70-year-old man against Mystico. And Mystico did a move to Chris Jericho. And it was the slowest goddamn move ever. To the point where Chris Jericho went down, he didn't even go down. Like, you know how he's supposed to take a flat stomach bump? He goes down on his knees and then lays out. And Mystico puts him in an armbar, and Mystico just starts shaking his head like, I can't believe I'm in this shit. He literally starts shaking his head. It was so it was so bad that like even the fucking AEW defenders watched that and was like, bro, Jericho, he gotta go. He gotta go. Because the match was so bad. It's like, and I swear to God, like everybody that saw it, like people saw the clip, but I watched the match and the match was bad. And people saw the clip and they literally went, did you guys slow this down? Did you slow this clip down? Like you had to slow this clip down. And it's like, no, this is real speed. This is really how Jericho is moving. You know how Mystical moves. Mystical is fast,
Yeah.
and Mystical is like in his 40s. Jericho is older than him, but like Jericho is moving so like fucking. They had every fucking what the fuck is the guy's name? Blue Panther was on the goddamn show. He was on the goddamn show and he was moving like a fucking cruiserweight. Jericho's moving like a fucking old ass man. And it's like, yeah, you gotta go, Jericho. You got to go.
The bad part is like you said he moved like a 75-year-old man. I'm like, ain't that his age? Like
It
seriously.
it should be. And then after the match, Orange Cassidy came out and attacked Jericho because Jericho's beating up Mystico. So on Collision, Jericho attacked Orange Cassidy and they put the book bag over his face. This is the second time somebody got bag put over their face.
In this company.
Yes, but Jericho. it's got to go. He's got to go.
Yep.
And like I said, everybody was just saying that. Like even the fucking AEW defenders was like, "Nah, fam, this ain't good. This ain't good."
It's certain things you can't defend. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. So then we see fucking Stokely Hathaway, and Stokely Hathaway is in his apartment, and he has a DVD player with all of these matches. And here's the thing: if you weren't paying attention, you missed this thing. They were all tag team matches on DVD. They were tag team matches. And he's put in the last one he put in was Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks. They're all DVDs of tag teams. So that immediately was like, Stokely is setting up a tag team.
Yep.
Yeah, this is happening. So we're gonna see who this tag team is. This Stokely's gonna bring in, and we know that it's not the Motor City Machine Guns because it was triple confirmed by Pro Wrestling Insider that the Motor City Machine Guns are going to WWE and showing up on NXT.
Yeah.
So,
So, with that
uh-huh.
said, right?
Yes.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Like, not in the exact, because like we probably don't know that. Well, knowing you, you probably do know exactly who it is. But do you think it's someone new, or do you think it's someone within the company?
So, okay. I want it to be someone in the company. I want it
Okay.
to be a tag team in the company that's already in the company that they can build off. Because you bring in another tag team, you have to reshape them and put them in. Because there's already a tag team here that we talk about later on that's like already in the company that just got here and feel like, oh, they're a throwaway.
Yeah.
So I hope it's somebody in the company that they're going to work on. As far as tag teams out of the company, there's not too many that's on the free market right now.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, I hope it's just somebody that's there. So then we have Mariah May. And Mariah May is saying she wants Mina Shirakawa, but Yuka Sakazaki shows up and says, hi. And like, soon as she said hi, I was like, that is. Okay, so they're not going with Mina, they're going with Yuka. Okay, cool.
That felt so
But
random.
it did, but you know what's even more random? Tony Storm calling out Mayu Iwatani for the IWGP Women's Championship title match. Like that
Oh,
literally happened randomly, and it's like, okay, cool.
wow.
But yeah. So then we get Yuta versus Anthony Hendry, and he's taking on Anthony Hendry, and Anthony Hendry just basically says something about Brian Danielson, and Yuta snaps.
How about that? Like, he got mad as fuck.
Yes, and he wound up choking out Anthony Hendry. I was I was surprised, but I'm like, okay, I'm cool with this. This gives him a layer. He's not just one dimensional Wheeler Yuta. He's Wheeler Yuta with a small, slight little bit of an edge. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because he had that when he first joined them. So, and then he lost it. So I'm
Hmm.
glad he has it back.
Yes. So yeah, I'm cool with that. So then we had Queen Amanata, and she's talking to Serena Deeb, and is basically setting up something later on.
Yeah.
And Queen Amanata was like, "Yeah, I don't lose. I mean, you do, but not me." And Serena Deeb was like, "Ugh, I don't like you." I was like, "Oh, I see where this is going."
Bitch. I had to say it.
So then we get Anna Jay, and Anna Jay says, "I'm back from Stardom, and I'm back." and I've never fought Mariah May. And I was like, wait. And then she was like, oh, no, I did fight Mariah May. Like, oh, okay. She was like, but I never fought Mercedes Bonet. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I'm here for anybody. I'm gonna take down anybody and I'm gonna win a title. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That's nice that you said that.
Yeah, but like I don't think she's gonna take a title, so it is what it is.
Not anytime soon, anyway.
Yeah. So then we had Private Party and Commander versus some random guys. And Private Party and Commander won with the tequila and juice.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
This weirdly works though for some reason.
okay,
Like I don't know. Like Commander just looks like he fits with them a little bit. It's funny.
okay.
Yeah.
So they gave us a backstory with Nigel McGuinness and Brian Danielson.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a backstory. I just thought like he hated the man for no reason.
That's the like that's the funniest thing about this thing. Like there was a backstory because there was the match, and then like they had like this great match, and then they had like the rematch in London, and then the thing that really like gives this credence, which they can't talk about, which is the thing that they can't talk about, is the WWE thing. Because the WWE thing was they both were about to get signed. They both had the contracts. They both was right there, and this is why like Nigel McGuinness has resentment against him, quote unquote. And he even said this in the WWE documentary. Brian Danielson and him both had concussions. Nigel McGuinness was up front and said, "Yo, I've had a few concussions, blah blah blah. Listen, I'm not at the best of health. You know what I mean? What's up?" And they was like, "Yeah, we're gonna pass on you." Brian Danielson, same issues. And Brian Danielson was like, "Yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine. I'm good. Everything's good with me." And it was like, "All right, cool. You're signed." And Nigel McGuinness hated him before that because he was like, "I should have just lied instead of being truthful." And Brian lied and got in. I told the truth. I lost out. He told the truth and got in.
Like I don't care what he says. Like they're probably like kosher now, but he still has to hold resentment. He has to hold that.
Like he he even said it. He did hold resentment for him for a while, and then he
Mhm.
realized how much better off he was for not just going, you know what, I'm gonna hold on resentment for this guy, but I'm just let it go. And he made out almost as good as Brian because he doesn't have his body beat up. He gets to sit there and make money. So it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, there's that.
But like that's like the main reason because if you look at the story, there's no reason for him to be angry at Brian because he beat Brian. Brian beat him that one time. That was the story. Like he beat him that one time after Nigel beat the shit out of him. He beat him that one time. That was it.
Yeah.
It was like there's no story there. The real story is you lied to get where you were. I told the truth and I got screwed. I have resentment. That's the story. And like those that know.
We're never gonna get that on television. If we do, I'm gonna be surprised.
Yes. And they keep saying like Brian Danielson isn't cleared. Brian Danielson isn't cleared. And he's like, yeah, he's like, he should be because I'm gonna beat his ass. And I want to beat his ass. It's not for the title, but I want to prove to him he's not as good as me.
If he beats him, will he get over it finally?
I don't think so because I think Brian's gonna beat him, and there's no getting over it. So that's that. So Yuka Sakazaki came out, and Serena Deeb came out for their match, but also Mariah May came out for commentary, and I fucking hate Nigel for this. I hate Nigel for this because this was the perfect time for him to just lean into this. Like just lean into it. Cause like, he has the crush on Mariah May. This was the
Hmm.
perfect time for him to just lean into it. Because she says, "Oh," she said, "you're back to wrestling. My kiss healed you." And he goes, "No, as much as I would love to say that, it's not true. I just was already healed." And it's like, bro, you should have just leaned into it. She would have been happier. But
She was really flirtatious with him too. Like, what the
I
fuck?
I know, and it was like, bro, just lean into it. Just say, yeah, the kiss healed me. Just ask for another kiss. Just ask for another kiss. Like she would have gave it to you because like if the first one healed you, you never know what the second one could do. It
Exactly.
like it was right there, and he's just like, no. He just was humble, and she just kept flirting with him the whole rest of the time she was out there. And it's like, come on, man, like you had the shot, you should have just took it. But
Right?
it's okay. Damn it, Nigel, you dropped the ball. Now I want Brian to kick your fucking head in.
I was just about to say that.
So then we get Yuka Sakazaki beating Serena Deeb, and this was twofold. This set up twofold to events because Yuka is standing there and Mariah May attacks her, but then she gets the upper hand and beats down Mariah May, but then Mariah beats her down and runs away. I'm like, oh, okay, that was weird, but okay. So then we had another Outrunners video package. I I don't know what the fuck is going on. I feel like I'm in a fucking time loop or in a fucking drug state or like I stepped into another reality. Can
We'll go
somebody
with that one.
explain like can somebody explain to me when the fuck these guys got over? Because we literally watch the show every week. It just was like one week they get attacked, the next week they're super over, and everybody acts like just nothing happened. What?
I don't get it.
It is just so baffling to me. So then we had Top Flight Security, all four of them, and Action Andretti is in all black, and he's pissed, and he's like, "Yo, he's like, we shouldn't be losing. We should be doing this. The four of us together should be great." And Leo Rush is like, "Doug, relax." And he keeps going, and he's like, "You two lost." He's like, "Relax." He's like, "Leo, you lost. I lost. We should be winning. We got Layla gray hair. We should be winning." And Leo's like, "Dude, calm down." And then he throws a fucking burger at the truck with Brody King's face on it. He's like, "Why are guys like that getting shots and we're not?" He's like, "We should be winning." And Leo's like, "Dog, cut it the fuck out." And then he's like, "I'm tired of this shit." And he walks off. And Leo's like, "Fuck, let's go get him." It like I'm so confused.
Yeah, because me and you discussed it. Like, what if they turned on Top Flight, but he seemed like he's leaving the group, like solo.
Right. And it's just so confusing. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, it's weird to see Leo so chill and whatever. Like, I expected this from Leo, not him.
Yes. Like I was expecting the same thing, and now I'm just more confused.
Yeah.
So then we had the Bang Bang Gang versus the Cage of Agony because they're beefing and they're beefing.
You're weirded out with fucking the Outrunners, like. getting over and whatever, like time loop or whatever, alternate reality. I'm
Hmm.
weirded out by fucking Bang Bang Gang being faces and getting cheered, especially Juice.
Dude, it's like it happened right before Jay White left. They got over
Yes.
because of the patriarchy shit, but like they literally are like super popular, and it's like I don't understand. Like they didn't do anything. Like they didn't even change anything. Like what? And everybody's like, no, we like them now. Like why? What happened?
And like Drew McIntyre, I'm gonna pray on it, right?
Hmm.
I hope Juventud Guerrera sues this fucking company because they keep saying the juice is loose.
Oh shit!
That's not his thing. That's Juvi's thing.
But he's the new Juice.
No, no. I'm not a big fan of Juvi either, but I like him a hell of a lot more than Robinson.
Damn. Well, the Bang Bang Gang won here, and this is what fucked me up because like they won, and I'm like, okay, so when is Jay White coming back? I don't know. Okay,
He's not.
I, I wish. So Serena Deebs is backstage, and Queen Aminata walked past her and said, "I'm gonna show you how it's done." And Queen Aminata walked out, and she took on Robin Renegade, and she beat her. Uh,
Once again, I'm gonna assume the other renegade is like injured.
yes, and Serena Deeb attacked Queen Aminata after the match. So that sets up a women's feud between Queen Aminata and Serena Deeb, which I'm okay with because it's another women's feud that doesn't have a title, which, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yep.
So then the House of Black popped on the screen and said, hey, Top Flight, you guys talking shit about us? All right, we're going to kick your ass. Cool.
Yep.
So then we had FTR versus the Grizzled Young Vets. And I like this match, but I would have liked this match a whole lot more if two things. If this was on a pay-per-view where we didn't have any commercial breaks, and if the Grizzled Young Vets would have won.
Yeah.
Like those are the only two things that would have made this match better, but that didn't happen. So then after the match, the Grizzled Young Vets attack FTR. And who the fuck should come out of fucking nowhere? The Outrunners.
What the fuck?
Dude, when they came out, that place went fucking crazy. I'm like, what is happening? I was so baffled. I was like, what is happening? Because like
It
their
was so
music,
bad. One of the commentators was like, "Who's this?" That's what I was thinking.
exactly. Because I was so shocked. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I didn't know who the fuck the music was. I was like, who's this? And they just came out like, yeah. I'm like, what is happening? It it was so weird. And then the Outrunners did the Mega Powers handshake with FTR.
Yep. They're getting
So
more and more like into the Hulk Hogan thing.
yeah, and I wish they wouldn't, but fuck it, they're doing it.
They did the posing and all that shit too.
Yeah. So that was the AEW portion of the show.
Before we move
So
on, though, I just gotta say this, right?
mhm,
Outrunners are kind of tall, though. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, they are. That's kind of
Like,
weird.
that fucked me up a little bit.
Hmm. So before we get officially into WWE, UFC is holding a fight in the Spear, in the Las Vegas Spear. And we've been talking about, oh, like wrestling companies they should hold their thing in a spear. It would be fun. It would be great. I saw them do a fucking entrance in the spear, and I'm just like, everything needs to be held in this fucking spear. That shit was fucking epic. I don't even know who the fuck came out, but it literally was the best fucking entrance in the world. Like it just was, the screen just changed to the background and it just like felt like they had, like how they have the old backlash and shit. Like it felt like that when the person came out and it's like th- everything needs to be held here. Like the only problem is it's very fucking expensive to run there. But like, holy fuck, dude! Like, just run. One company has to do it. Fucking AEW, WWE, somebody has to do it. Like they have to do it. It's fucking. It will be fucking amazing. Just do it. Just somebody, please do it. Please, please do it.
They'll they'll both do it eventually.
I hope so because like, holy fuck, this shit was amazing. So SmackDown moved to USA. Now, here's a controversial take that everybody has been controversial over is the brand new theme song of SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah, their controversy over this is because it's rap. When has SmackDown ever had rap? This is
Um,
I don't I don't know how to feel about this. And it it came across as a little bit racist because everybody was like, "There's rap shouldn't be in the opening of WWE. This seems weird." And it was like, "Whoa, like this doesn't fit the WWE." It's like, what are you? Whoa, what is going on here?
here's the funny part.
Uh huh.
I'm not a big hip hop person, but I loved the fucking theme and the fucking entrance. Like it fit perfectly in my opinion.
It did. And This is the funniest shit for me
Mhm.
because I'm a fucking hip hop head.
Yeah,
Like I'm listening to the theme song and I'm like, damn, whoever this girl is, she sounds just like Meg. And I'm like, I just like I was like, damn, Megan Thee Stallion should sue her. And like the whole time I'm not really paying attention because like I heard it, but I'm like, damn, she sounds like Meg. Meg should sue her. And then like I stopped and I was like, wait a minute, that is Megan Thee Stallion. What the fuck? I was so fucked up about it.
fucking crazy.
And so that also starts this conversation of from Fightful Select said that they are getting rid of Def Rebel. When their contract is up, it's done. It's
When
done.
their
No more
contract
Def
done?
Rebel. I don't know, but it's not soon enough for me. That's all. That's all I can say. It's not soon enough for me. Like
Same,
shit,
same. Get rid of them tomorrow.
right? So SmackDown has a new logo and a new look on USA. I'm fine with it. It looks nice and new. It's awesome.
I love all of it. All of it.
Yes. So Triple H comes out as always with the start of something new to say, "Hey guys, I'm here and I'm this. Yeah, you ready for this? Yeah, let's get it started."
It's
Woo! And walks
my
off.
era.
That, that's basically all he said. And like, I'm actually pissed at him because earlier in the day he said, "We got some big things for tonight." And at the end of the show, nothing big happened. Like nothing big happened. It was just like, okay. And I know people are like, what? But what about this thing? And it's like, we literally talked about this thing months ago, but it's like nothing big happened. Nothing big happened.
I mean, not to be a dick, but at least he didn't have a special announcement.
I mean, true, true. So the show started off with the cage match for the undisputed world title, and it was Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes. Now, here's a weird fact. This is just a
Mhm.
weird fact, and I don't want anybody to read too much into this fact. The weird fact is on Thursday, right before SmackDown, would have been the day that Roman Reigns would have beat Hulk Hogan's title reign. That would have been the day. That would have been the day. The
Oh,
day before SmackDown. Yeah, not being a conspiracy theorist, but that was a thing. So, yeah, Solo fought Cody Rhodes, which was a big match on SmackDown when they moved to USA for the title, and of course Cody wins.
obviously.
Yes, and then after the match, Cody gets jumped by the Bloodline, only to be helped by who?
Tribal Chief,
Roman
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns.
So he helps Cody. They beat up the Bloodline, and they run off, and they basically had this little stare down, and I was like, oh, I know where this is going. Got it.
So like you knew where it was going before they went there.
Yes. And the funny part is like I could like we've said before, like we've seen this coming, but no one saw the end result of where it would take place. Because
Yeah,
like people have like speculated and I'm like, no, it's not a big enough show. And to me, I still feel like it's not a big enough show.
apparently every show is going to be a big show now.
I guess. So Nick Aldis is talking and he says, I talked to Solo Sikoa and he has something big planned for tonight. And Solo Sikoa has something that he wants to talk about. I was like, oh, okay, cool, sure. So then we see legends in the crowd. We see RVD, and then we see Vicky Guerrero, and then we see Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser.
I don't know why. For some odd reason, I thought Vicky like still somehow worked in AEW.
No, everybody left for AEW after a while. So then we get A Town Down Under versus Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens brings out his partner Ricky.
Ricky Gibson.
Yes, but he brought out Ricky, and everybody was like, "Wait, what? Who is this guy?" It was Ricky Gibson, and he literally was going to have this tag match until the person said, "Hey, hey, hey, your partner's here," and Kevin goes, "Sorry, Ricky," and he just gives him the stunner, and it's Randy Orton.
I was kind of upset that it was Ricky at first because like I literally like did that fucking video with Randy because it's kind of predictable it was gonna be Randy.
Yeah, of course.
Like you even told me before I did it was gonna be Randy.
Yeah, of course. I knew it was gonna be Randy, but like the little swerve was fun because it threw everybody off, and it
Yeah.
was like, What is going on?" And then we still got Randy.
My only question for you,
Hmm.
this Ricky guy, right?
Yes.
Is he a legit Gibson, meaning like with like Morton or whatever, like his tag team partner or like Eddie, I think it's Eddie Gibson?
No, it's Ricky and Robert. It's Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson.
Robert Gibson? No,
I
but back in the
don't
day, wasn't it like other Gibsons that's separate from them?
know. It
Two
was Ricky
brothers? Okay.
Morton, Robert Gibson,
Okay.
and I do not think that Ricky is a Gibson. I mean, it would be funny if he was because he's got the Ricky Morton name and the Robert Gibson last name, so it would be funny.
Yeah.
So did we get Cody? And Cody walks up to Nick Aldis. He says, Solo wants a tag team match with me and Roman. I'm done with the bloodline. This is it. It's over. I ain't doing this no more. And then Nick Aldis said, well, that makes tonight really awkward. It's like, okay.
Like, Cody gave no fucks.
Yeah, he was just like, nah, fuck this, man. I'm done. He was like, I don't give a fuck about this. Fuck you guys. Fuck the show. Fuck those guys. I don't want nothing to do with this. Fuck everything. I was like, damn, Cody, chill.
right?
So then we seen Booker T, Sheamus, fucking Theodore Long, and fucking Ron Simmons in the crowd. That popped the shit out of me because I didn't expect them to be there.
So many people,
Yes, we seen Michael P.S. Hayes, which I mean, he works backstage, so why the fuck would he be there?
right?
So that was fun. So then we had Nia to address her challenger, and then Bailey comes out, and Bailey's like, "Yeah, well, what about me?" And then she starts talking about how Tiffany was going to screw over Nia, and Tiffany comes out like, "No, no, no, I wasn't going to do that." So they're about to jump Bailey, but then here comes Naomi, and Naomi's like, "Why don't I get a shot at the title?" So Nia's like, "All right, I got an idea. Next week, you two face, and the winner I have a match." And then Naomi was like, "No, why don't we have a tag team match?" It's like, "Okay, I got a better idea. Whoever gets the pin becomes number one contender, but the losers have to go to Raw." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Which I think Bailey's the one that's going to fucking Raw.
Uh, I'm not gonna say yeah, but like, yeah. This is what I'm just say.
Okay.
Because there is a justification for everything to be switched, but this one like, that's all I can say. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because she said the person who takes the pen goes to Raw, so that person gets pinned and is out of here.
Yeah.
So then we say Bobby Roode and William Regal in the crowd, and also Damian Pristo.
Yeah, like Damon was just chilling, like he's a fucking afterthought now.
Yes. So then we see Mello versus La Sombra. Michael Cole brought that up on commentary,
Crazy.
and I did not expect Andrade to win, but Andrade is now the number one contender for the U.S. title.
And like, is he a bad guy now that he's gonna face LA Knight?
No, he's still a face. He's still a face. Like
Okay.
this, like he's 100% a face. Like there's no reason that they're not like two faces facing each other. It's weird, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
Cause like LA Knight didn't like say anything to make him feel like a bad guy, and he didn't do anything to feel like a bad guy. So it was like, oh, this is a thing.
Should be a good match.
Yes. So then we see Jade and Bianca in the back, and they're talking about having their tag team titles and being all cool. And then Nia and Tippy walk up, basically looking like it can set up a tag team title match. Hmm.
I see that happening, but then like mid match, like one's gonna turn on the other.
On which team?
Both. That's the safe answer. No,
So
I actually meant Naya and Tiffy, but realistically, it could happen on either side. You're right about that.
exactly. So Roman comes out and Nick Aldis comes out and he says, "Listen, here's the contract. Solo and Jacob Fatu, you face them at Bad Blood, but what about Cody?" And Roman basically says, "Listen, this is my ring. This is my WWE. I'm still the tribal chief. I'm still the guy. But then Cody comes out and was like, yeah, I'm the guy now. And they just had this stare down, but then they get jumped by the bloodline. Cody winds up signing the contract. Now Cody and Roman are going to team up and face the bloodline. But, but,
But
you're not telling me that we're not getting another Cody Roman world title match
of course
very
we
soon.
are.
And we're getting it very soon. Like I don't mean like it's coming next year. I feel like after they're done with Jacob and Solo, I feel like we're getting that title match.
I agree.
Because like if we don't get that title match, we're getting Solo and Roman in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So that's that's where that's going. But
How would you feel about Cody and Roman in Saudi Arabia? I wouldn't be okay with it, but how would you feel?
no, because I was about to say we can get that also. Like that was going to be the next one. I'm looking to say
Oh, okay.
because either way, like we're getting Roman versus somebody in Saudi Arabia, not Jacob Fatu. It's Roman versus Solo, or it's going to be Roman versus Cody in Saudi Arabia because Cody's facing Randy at Survivor Series. That's
Yeah.
already established, and we're probably getting the Bloodline War Games at Survivor Series. So they both everything needs to be sorted out before we get there. So we
Hmm.
have to take this road, whatever happens in Saudi Arabia, and then we're moving on.
We're not gonna get Jacob to Roman Reigns match anytime soon.
No, hell no. Like that match is way too awesome just to get now. Like
Yeah.
if we do get that match anytime soon, the closest time soon that I could see is at Royal Rumble. That's the closest. Nothing else.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the show. Any last words?
Yay.